Welcome to Tech Notice. So, today I've got a bit of a plan to upgrade a little bit of the studio lighting setup. So I've got a few boxes over here and a few things, so I want to show you like what's the idea behind it. One second, that's gonna make a bit of noise. Also, I just realized I look like the prisoners from Paddington.
How would you like to start a gardening club?
How'd you like to be buried in a very deep hole?
Now you can't not think about that, can you? Anyway, every single time I'm filming a YouTube video, this is the lighting setup procedure. Turn on the key light, then turn on the hair light. I've got a switch underneath my table, so if I switch it, check this out. Boom, the key light comes on. Then we're gonna go to the secret drawer over here and pick up some RGB lights. About 1, 2, 3, 4, probably about 5. And then we're gonna turn them on, choose the RGB color. Let's say we're gonna go for blue right now. Turn them on and put them on the background. And then every single time I'm finished filming, it happens exactly the same process, but then vice versa, or backwards basically. Imagine if all of this process could be voice controlled and instantly flicked on and flicked off. I would save so much time. And it's time to do it the Tech Notice way. Best bang for buck way. Okay, here's what I'm thinking and what I've planned. So here I have some RGB light bulbs, and these can be connected to Alexa as well if you wanted to, which is very, very cool, because then I can literally voice control them. And they are super, super cheap. Like each bulb in this 4-pack costs less than 10 quid or something like that, which is very, very cheap compared to Philips Hue or something like that. Then I have a few light fixtures over here that we're gonna put in the background. So there's a light fixture over here, there's one light over here, and there's a few in these boxes, and these are from Banggood website. If you don't know what the Banggood website is, then there's tons of things like that on there, loads of little bits and bobs that you might need or you want, or lots of cool things. For example, the turn wheel that I got, that you usually see the B-roll on, that's from there. And then all of these lights are there as well. So there's lots of cheap light fixtures if you want something like that. So I got these from there. I'm gonna leave the links for everything I'm talking about in the description below. But why am I actually showing you this and you're thinking, what's the helpful thing over here? If you are actually thinking about designing your set, or maybe adding a little bit of interest to some of the sets or studio that you're doing, then this is a good, awesome way to do it. And I really like watching other people figure about on the studio, because it just gives me lots of creative ideas how to use certain things and how to do it cheap. So let's see if we can get this working. This one over here is kind of an old pipe version over here, and you can kind of configure it, move in different ways as well. This has a little switch on it, and it comes with a I think this is a US plug over here. The thing is, our bulbs, or my bulbs over here, are B22 socket, which basically means you've got these little pins on the side, so it's push and screw rather than just screwing it in. So the other workaround with this is you can get one of these little converters, which are dead cheap. You can get them from Amazon or things like that. So I'll leave some links in the description below if you want that. But most of my sockets are the big screw ones. So then another option of light fixtures over here, what we have is this big wood block that has a socket inside there, and then there's an on and off switch on the block, which is super, super nice. And you just want to switch it all day, because it's such a nice an airplane hard switch over there. And then there's 2 of these as well. Then there is 2 of these ones which actually need a bit of screwing in, but these are this old-fashioned kind of a vintage bulb, or a little socket over there, and almost feels it's the old-fashioned a gas, the gas bulbs used to be, that you have this on the side. So I think that's the switch of the light, which is pretty cool on the side. I didn't know. Gas lanterns or something you had over there, that. So we have these, but you have to screw them on the bottom there as well. And then I have one a glass one over here, so let's get a bit wider, and this has a glass around it, And then on the actual like base of this light fixture, there's 2 USB ports as well that you can use for charging if you wanted to. So that's going to go there. But the good thing is, even if you have like US plugs and you're from the UK or some other parts of the country, they actually come with some of these. So you can actually, you know, get to the correct one and you don't have to buy these adapters. Another thing that I just remembered that I didn't mention to you before is I have got some new lights as well that I want to change the hair light out. So we've got some new LED panels, and this comes within a kit, and this is pretty cool over there. As always, this is dead cheap and very budget things, so I quite like working with like budget things as well as some of these, you know, more advanced and more, you know, professional products. So basically you've got some soft boxes that come with those as well. So there's 2 soft boxes, 2 light stands, and there is an actual remote here as well. So if you wanted to like control those lights from the remote, you could do that. But I've got a better idea, which we're going to talk about in a moment. But here is the actual light panel. So you've got barn doors, you know, a little diffuser over here, and then LEDs in the back over there. The cool thing about these are that these are RGB, which means that if I wanted to like get a little bit of an RGB as my hair light, I could do that as well. That's why I'm changing out my current hair light, put that on the side, so we can get a little bit more interesting, you know, kind of styles and things going on. Let's have a look at this softbox. So it opens up like that and like that. Oh, that is very quick to set it up. Look at that. Yo, check this out. Alexa, turn the background lights off. Alexa, turn the background lights purple. Like that, we have the background lights voice commanded. This is flipping awesome. Now it's time to change this. So now the hair light can actually be also different colors. So let's see if we can, okay, that tims it up. Look, it goes purple, blue. Now the hair light can also be RGB. This is the new light now, and this is the, as you can see, this is the Samtian light. This is the RGB light. It is L5000RP. But the previous light I had is this one. As you can see, it's a bit dusty, but look at that. They're like almost the same design, the same light. Look at this one over here, exactly the same. So I have a little bit of a cheeky suspicion that these could actually be somehow from the same manufacturer, but then actually just branded differently. Rather than being Fuzzy Tan, it is Samtian. So in order to get the key light and the hair light to be smart as well, I've got these dead cheap like little smart plugs. Like you can get them for like less than 10 quid each, or even 5 quid each or something like that. I'll leave a few options in the description below. I've got some from like this random companies called Bakiko and Tekin. We're gonna set them up and see if it actually works. Aha. I can, you know, turn it on my phone. Alexa, hair light off. See? So this is the mess of the cables I have underneath over here, but that one over here is the key light, and that one is, sorry, the other way. Hair light, key light, they've got smart sockets on, so now they can be controlled via Amazon Alexa and anywhere in the world on my phone. I know it's all dark, but Alexa, video lights on. Aha, what has happened? Key lights on, background lights are on, and key lights on. No, this is hair light. Hair light, key light, everything's on by one thing. Alexa, video lights off. it's all gone. Do you know how much time this is gonna save me? Absolutely tons, because I'm doing this every single day. Switch, 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 switch. Now it's done. I don't have to do it. And you can do it as well, very, very cheap. So maybe you are running like your, company or video studio business, and a lot of your lights are actually like just planted in the spot and they don't change a lot, or you don't move them around. Then what if you just buy some cheap smart plugs and boom, you can just voice command everything in your studio. Make these lights on, make these lights off, these lights on, off, background lights on. Alexa, background lights red. There we go. It's simple as that. And you don't have to even move from your seat. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button. It actually makes a difference. I'd love to know any of your creative comments in the comment section below if you have anything to add. If you're interested in picking up any of the best bang for buck or budget items, how I've made it, then check out the links in the description below.
Sorry.
Thanks guys for watching. Bye bye.